Hey guys, what's up? And today in this video, I'm gonna be telling you guys the similarities and differences between having winter break in high school and having winter break in college. Now before I begin this video, I hope you guys had an amazing New Year's Day. I hope you guys had an amazing and safe time out there. I just want to thank you guys for helping me reach my goal of 500 subscribers before the end of 2017. We were able to get to 500 like 2 days before 2017 ended. That is crazy. Thank you guys. I appreciate the support. Now if you guys would like to see more of me in 2018, please make sure to check out my channel where I post videos about school and lifestyle. I also sometimes vlog. Make sure to check it out and subscribe. Also remember to follow me on Instagram and add me at Snapchat at Goalkeeper Day to see what I do day to day as a college student. But now let's get to the video. Now these are some personal differences that I found while thinking back about my winter break in high school and while experiencing my winter break now as a college freshman. The first subject we're gonna talk about is the length of the break. You see, in high school, usually winter break is much shorter than in college. It probably lasts maybe like 2 weeks. Whereas in college, you get like 3 to 5 weeks off, like depending on the school. I personally had 3 weeks off, but that's because I had to actually take away a week because we had so much time off during Hurricane Irma. Now, I think winter break is longer in college because once you're done with classes, you have to go back to your dorm, pack up all your stuff, get on a flight, go back home, and even when classes start, you're at your house and you have to pack up everything back to take it to your dorm. It's actually a really big process, moving out of your dorm and then moving back in. Whereas in high school, you really don't need to pack up for anything when classes end. Basically, the bell rings for dismissal and you're like free to go. You have your parents pick you up, you drive back home. Ending classes is not as big as a process as it is in college. Which leads us to our next difference, which is going back home. Now in college, it's a big deal if you are dorming. You pack up clothes from your dorm, you go back home, you live with your parents, you kind of live that old lifestyle you used to live when you were at home instead of college. Whereas in high school, you don't really dorm for high school unless, you go to boarding school or something. But typically when that high school bell rings, you just go straight back home and you don't really feel like this difference of, going back home. It just doesn't exist. And then in college, it is a big deal, your parents are so happy that you're there, you're gonna have all your family come and visit you. It's much more different than in high school. You get to see your hometown friends again that you haven't seen in like months because you've been living in the dorms. Whereas in high school, even though it is winter break and you're obviously gonna hang out with your friends during the break, you might see your friends much more often because they go to the same school as you or they live like 5 minutes away from you. Going back home is such a big deal in terms of winter break in college. Now the next major difference that there is between having winter break in college and having winter break in high school is the homework you receive. Now in college, unless you're doing an internship or you're part of like a special program, you really don't get any homework. Whereas in high school, I remember getting a bunch of math packets, science packets, having to do a bunch of winter break readings. I even had to work on essays because they were due the Monday as soon as we got back from break. But in college, no math packets, no science packets, no reading, nothing, no homework. It is non-existent during the break. So if you're a senior in high school right now and you are cramming through those math packets trying to get them done right before school starts, just know that this is the last time you're ever gonna do this in your life. Now the next difference that I noticed between winter break in college and in high school is the worries about starting school. Now right now as a college student, you start a new semester, so I'm thinking about new classes, new professors. Whereas in high school, most classes are year-round, so I had to worry about going back to the same professor and focus on that same exact class. Now in college during winter break, you have like no grades pending because you already ended the fall semester and you're waiting for the spring semester to start. So you're not like really doing classes or anything. Now in high school, like I said, most classes are done on a yearly basis, which means that when you go back, you have to worry about, maybe getting a grade up for a certain class or just boosting up your GPA overall. And like, I don't know, in college, it's kind of like just like starting all over again. You're gonna have like new classes, new professors, I don't know, we'll see. I'm still a freshman, so I don't have yet to know how that feels. Now the last difference there is between winter break in college and in high school is the adjustments. Once you go back to college, you're gonna have to adjust to living in a dorm again, eating dining hall food, sharing bathrooms. All these small things matter, even if it just is adjusting to the temperature in which your college is located. Now in high school, you really don't have to adjust to anything in terms of housing. Unless you have like a relative that's like staying with you over the break and your house is just like really hectic at the moment. Now I'm gonna be saying some similarities that winter break in college and in high school have in common. First off is that no matter where you are in college or in high school, once you're done with the winter break, you're gonna have to start adjusting to, going back to class, waking up early, you know, hustling, getting those good grades. So even though winter break might be longer in college, that still means that you have to go back to class and maybe even receive harder assignments than you did in high school. Whether you're in high school or in college, winter break is an amazing time to, you know, vacation, go out with the family, travel, hang out with friends all the time. You can wake up whenever you want. You might have like a little bit more time and even more like freedom since you don't have classes going on. But most importantly, winter break is an amazing time to just have fun, you know, do what you want, enjoy time with family and friends. Be stress-free while you're getting that amazing break off your academics. Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you're watching this and you're in high school, don't worry, just remember that the college winter break experience is much different. I hope you guys found this video useful. Please remember to give it a thumbs up, check out my channel and subscribe for more content. Remember to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at Goalkeeper Danny to see what I do day to day as a college student. That is all from me, but always remember, stay hydrated.